Hi guys, let me give my brief introduction. My name is Kunal Sain. I worked around 12 years at IBM and some other MNCs, and my career mostly on database management system. Okay, so I mostly worked on Oracle, and I myself is also Oracle certified professional (OCP). Okay. So today I'll give you a brief introduction about SQL, that is structured query language. So what is structured query language? Before going into that, let's have a just brief idea about the database. So what is a database? So database is nothing but a collection of related data. Where is the related data is there in the table? Okay. So the table or tables are the part of the database. Then there will be procedure, function, triggers. Okay. And how to manage these data? So that means how to create the table, how to insert, update, delete. So there will have some softwares on the background, which is managing the data. Okay. So that is nothing but database management system. So DBMS. So if we finally see the table, okay, the table will have a tabular format where the data is there. So that will have rows and columns. Like in Excel, what you normally see. So this is column and this is row. Okay. Now let I have a table of employee table. So the employee table will have employee number, employee name, employee date of birth, their department number, and then the data XYZ. Fine. So this will be a record of employee, I can say, and this is the column of that particular uh, table. Fine. Now, if I come into structured query language, hmm, the structured query language is nothing but it has actually six sub languages. We'll say these are the sub languages. Okay. Sub languages means we are categorizing the structured query language into different categories. So one is DDL. So that is data definition language. What I do using data definition language, we create or alter or drop or rename uh, the structures within the database. Like I want to create a table. So I have to use DDL statement. I have to rename a table. I have to drop a table. Okay. Likewise, we have DML, data manipulation language. So we are going to insert, update, delete records within the table. Okay. And then is coming DQL, data query language. So that is nothing but querying the data and getting the desired output, the result. DCL, data control language. So we can give, grant or revoke some permission to user or from the user. Like I want to give permission to create a table or to create a particular object to a particular user. So we will use grant create table to user, okay, or revoke create table from the user. Transaction control statement or transaction control language is commit or rollback. So once we are creating the record or deleting or updating, so if we are issuing the commit command or commit statement, then it will permanently save. Otherwise, it will be in the transactional mode. It's not a saved data till now. If we do the rollback, then it will undo. Okay. So commit is permanent save, rollback is undoing the transaction before commit, and save point that we'll discuss later. It's kind of batch transaction. So part of the transaction I want to commit or rollback, so we'll use save point. And then the last one is the procedural language. I want to execute some set of select statement or some set of SQL statements within a structure. So that structure will start with begin, and that structure will end with end, and in between there will be statements. So I want to display all the employee names in a formatted way within a loop. Okay. So today I'll be mainly discussing about these five. So let's come into SQL developer to give you the live example of DDL, DML, TQL. So these are the database objects. There's a table, views, index, packages, and procedures and all. Okay. So if you see the tables, I have three tables: department, EMP, cell grade. Okay. So let's first, I am issuing one DDL statement, that is, I want to drop it and I'll show you from beginning. So dropping the table, so table EMP dropped, then dropping the table DEPT, table DEPT dropped. These are the part of what? DDL. So data definition language, I have dropped my existing tables. Now I'll create the table. I'll create from beginning, and I'll show how to create the tables and all. Tables now, department table and EMP table. So how to create a table? The command is create table. So it's also part of DDL. Okay. Then column name. What are the columns I want to create? And if you have to define any rule, that is any constraint, you have to do it in this way: column name, then column type, then the constraint. It is primary key, means this column will not take the duplicate value as well as any blank value. So the department table created. I'll create the employee table. So here you notice that the employee number is the primary key. Okay. Then employee name, manager, department, and the department number actually is referencing the department number here, department table. So that means the employee will have within the department. Okay. So there is a link between department and EMP table. So here you can say EMP is the child table of the DEP table. So can you tell me that if a particular department number is not there in the department table, can we have employee of that particular department? No, we can't have. So this is ensuring this uh, rule. Okay. Another thing is, if employee, on the other hand, if an employee is existing for a particular department, can I delete that department directly from the department table? No, we cannot. Because if the employee is there in the department, we cannot simply delete the department number or that department from the department table. So in that case, what I have to do, I have to first delete the employee table data for that particular department, then I can delete that particular department from department table. Okay. So let's create the employee table. So the first step is done. I have created two tables. Have to insert records in these two tables. Otherwise, we can't see any output. Fine. So I'm inserting these four records in department table. And these 14 records to the employee table. Okay. So as I told you that this is the records are inserted but not permanently saved. So I have to issue commit. So here what we did, these are the DML. Okay. So insert, update, delete, I told this is the DML statement. And this commit statement is what? This is a transaction control language or transaction control statement, commit or rollback. So this commit is completed. So that means all records are now permanently saved. Now I am coming into DQL. Okay. I want to display the records. Select star from EMP. So it is showing those 14 records. What is their employee number, name, job, their manager number, hire date, salary, commission, and department number, in which department they are. Okay. Now this is showing all the records from and all the columns from employee table. So start means all records, all columns. So this is a syntax, select column names. So if I want to select particular column, if I want to see employee name, comma, job, comma, department number for employee. Okay. So it will give only 3 columns output for all the rows. I want for a particular department where DEPT-NO is equal to 20. Okay. So department number 20 will only have the output. So it's giving only for department number 20. Okay. Now, what I want, see the department table also. So in department table, I have department name. Okay. But in my employee table, I don't have department name. Employee table, I don't have a department name. What I want employee name, then their department name. Okay. So the department name from where I'll get from department. So D name. Then job from employee and department number from employee. But department name will come from department table. So in that case, I will not get this complete information from one table. I have to get from both the tables, from EMP, DEPT. And what we have to do, we have to join now. On what? On the common column called DEPT-NO. So emp.deptno is equal to dept.deptno. Okay. So now I have to mention here from where we are getting the data. So from employee, you are getting name. DPT, we are getting the name. Okay. Job, we are getting from again EMP. And DPT, common in both the columns. You can get DPT.dpt or EMP.dpt, whatever. Now, if I execute this, so it will give you now ename, dname, job, DPT. Fine, clear. So how to get records from more than one table? So we have to go for join. Fine. Now we have seen all the records. We have seen selective records. We have seen getting the records from two tables. Now, what I want department-wise total employee number. Okay. So count of uh, say star. Count of star means the total number of records and the department-wise from EMP table I want only. So now I don't want DPT. Okay. And the column output will be total EMP. So this will be the title or header of the column. Otherwise, the header will come as the answer. So if I just write this, what will be the output? Will it give the correct output? Let's see. So it is giving error. Okay. So it's saying not a single group function. So that means this is a group function. This is the aggregate function. Count, sum, average. With that, that means it is trying to give you a single row output. Okay. And this is giving you the multiple rows output. See, this is the condition and this is the scenario. We have to use group by. Group by what? What are the non-aggregate columns are there that I have to include in the group by. So if I execute it, now it should give you the desired result. Okay. So now it is giving department number 20, 30, 10, then the total employees. Okay. I want the department number will be coming in a ascending order. So 10 will come first, then 20, then 30. So I have to use order by DPTN. So guys, now you're understanding the structure of select statement. Right? So it is coming in order. So then select column name, then from employee, then if you have to uh, condition where DP10 is equal to 20. So let I want for only 20. So there is the condition will come after then group by, then order by plus. So this is the syntax, this is the structure of the uh, select statement. Okay. So this is more or less same for Oracle. This more or less same in SQL Server or MySQL. The structure is more or less same. Some syntactical difference will be there. That's it. Now, now you have a idea on uh, query. Okay. So we have covered now insertion of record, creating a table, then querying the record. Now I want to delete some record. So I want to delete employee number 7369 from employee table. Okay. So delete from EMP. So this is the structure. Delete. Then from the table name, you can use where employee number is equal to 7369. Okay. So it's saying want to delete it. Now if I see select star from EMP, so 7369 is not there, right? But remember one thing, what I told, that till now I didn't commit. Fine. So it is not yet permanently saved. Now if I use rollback statement and execute it, it is saying rollback completed. Okay. So that means now if I see the result again, select star from EMP, it should show me the record. So 7369 came back. So now you can understand the use of rollback and commit. So transaction control statement, I think that is clear to you. Now, just can you tell me that delete from DPT where department number is equal to say 10. Okay. I'm executing this. What will happen? Any idea? Will it delete the records from department table where department number is equal to 10? Let's see. Okay. So it is giving error. What error? That is integrity constraint error. And what is integrity constraint? It is saying child record found. So that means when you created the table, we had given the reference that in EMP table. So that was referencing the department number of the department table, right? So that means if a department, in a department, the employees are existing, then we simply cannot drop or delete the table, sorry, delete the record from the department table. So for that, what I have to do? I first have to delete from EMP where DPT n is equal to 10, right? So if I delete all the records from EMP table where, see, there are 3 rows deleted. Now if I see from EMP, you cannot find any records from department number 10. Now if I issue this, it should delete the department 10. Fine. Now see, 1 row deleted. Now if I see select star from DPT, it should give me the result without the department 10. Okay. Now again, if I issue, it's still not, nothing is saved till now. So if I issue rollback command, so again I should see all. Here the department 10 has also come back. If I see employee, so department 10 is also, the records of department 10 came back. Okay. Now I want to drop the table. Should it drop? I want to drop the total table. Should it drop? Let's see. So again, there is error. What error? So there is a reference of foreign key. Fine. So that means again that integrity problem is happening. So I have the records in employee table. How can you delete the department table? Okay. So you first drop the EMP table, no problem. So drop the EMP table. So the table EMP is dropped. Now you drop the department table. Nobody is stopping you. Not the department table is stopping. So guys, now I think now you are having a little bit better idea about database, then table within the database, then how to manipulate the data within the database, that is insert, update, delete, and then query the DQL.